We gather for another video. I want to thank you for allowing this interchange to happen. I hope it will be beneficial for all living beings, conscious beings. This video is about an exercise that coming from ancient Kabbalah esoterics, and it's about producing conductive matter inside the body, conductive matter in the area of the sternum of the heart, in order to conduct better information, higher information than what we're getting through the media. And we should know that today, in this day and age, people are getting programmed, and there is a war on consciousness itself. And one way to make this war is to actually use these phones and to use this technology. This is what is taking our inner technology. And in this video, we're just going to understand how to go to no mind state and to go back to the fountain which is inside of us, the fountain that is described in the Holy Scriptures. By now, we should be aware that mind control, global mind control, is being practiced on planet Earth, and that's a good reason to go inside and to understand how to invoke the power that will help us to overcome this mind control. There are forces that are creating realities for humans that are not natural, and these forces, they created in order to inhabit complete domination over human consciousness. And using the tradition of mind control, the control of population, we are inhabiting it for our kids and for next generation, unless we go deep in and understand the technologies that are residing in our wheels and our chakras. This video is going to be about crucifying the tongue to the palate and crucifying CO2 inside the body while rotating. So we're going to talk about Avodah Zarah, and we're going to make a yogic exercise from this. Crucifying Jesus is actually crucifying CO2 in Hebrew gematry. Pachman du-Khamtsani, it's CO2. It's the same gematry as Jesus. And when we are saying, we're going to Avodah Zarah 30b, which is actually our heart in Hebrew. Lamed, it's 30, and B is Bet. Together is Lev, which is our heart. So it's Avodah Zarah of the heart. Because we want to change the frequencies of the heart to see how we're making a spiral ritual from the heart, to make the heart more spiritual. So the Gemara discussed the halacha of exposure with regard to various foods and beverages. Wine that is still fermenting is not subjected to halacha of exposure. How long is fermentation process? It is 3 days. 3 days, 72 hours of reviving our tongue. Okay? So the tongue is connected to the heart, and we are going to this one. 3 kinds of venom. Okay, snake venom of a young snake, which sinks to the bottom when it is deposited in liquid. The venom of a snake of intermediate age, like white blood cells, is in the middle of the dance. The red blood cells, it's the young venom of a snake. And we got snake that is no longer young, which is suspended in the liquid, and the venom of an old snake which floats at the top. So the Gemara asks, is this to say that as the snake ages, the strength of its venom becomes weaker? But isn't it taught in Baraita that 3 creatures become stronger as they age, and they are a fish, a snake, and a pig? We Homo sapiens were very close to pig in our DNA. By the way, we also have fish and snake in our DNA. It is physically that a snake strengthens, but the potency of its venom diminishes. So they are saying that the venom of a young snake is stronger. Interesting. Let's explore more about that. Masechet Avodah Zarah. foreign work or foreign job or foreign way to emancipate the soul. So if we look deeply into the forces that are into page 30b, we see that they say here three kinds of venom are of a sinking dude or sinking bachur is like a man, of a mediocre that is intertwined, an old man that is floating for the memra. This is at the middle of 30b, actually talking about the turning around of the sacred exorcism.
Will take days to settle. In such cases, we can use the process of centrifugation to quicken the process of sedimentation. Centrifugation is the process of separating substances of different densities from a mixture with the help of a centrifuge. Let us conduct an experiment to see centrifugation. For this, we need a handy centrifuge machine, muddy water, mixture of calcium carbonate in water, 4 centrifuge test tubes. Take the sample of muddy water and place the test tubes in the centrifuge machine. Now take the calcium hydroxide mixture in the test tubes and also place them in the centrifuge machine. Rotate the machines fast for a few minutes. Stop rotating. Remove the test tubes and observe. We see mud particles and white precipitate have settled in each of the test tubes. This is the process of centrifugation.
Centrifugal force.
In a centrifuge, as we rotate, the substances experience centrifugal force away from the center, which forces the materials against the wall of the tube. The amount of centrifugal force experienced by any object depends on its mass and the speed of rotation. The components of a mixture get separated because the denser particles are forced to the bottom while the lighter ones stay at the top. So with an increase in the speed of rotation, even lighter materials can settle down. Centrifugation is used in diagnostic labs for blood and urine tests. It is used in dairies and homes to separate butter from cream.
בעברית הדרך שלנו בעצם להפריד בין כל המוצקות והכבדות שבתוכנו לבין הפלזמה שמאפשרת לנו בעצם חשמל והולכה בגוף היא כוח צנטריפוגלי.
YouTube, Master of Earth, how y'all doing? Man, I didn't even think I would do a video, but here I am, you know what I'm saying, doing video. And you watching should know now that this is a divine time in history. So yeah, basically the universe wants me to talk about the chakras, and I want to talk about a specific chakra that is unknown, a chakra that you can basically say has been forgotten. I will first start this video off by saying that anybody that is following basically the notion of humans having just 7 chakras, oh my gosh, it's far from the truth. We do not have just 7 chakras, and if you're melanated, if you're black, there's a good chance you have over 13 chakras. And you know, it's different for other races, but I'll have to say that a majority of the races on this planet has more than 7 chakras, In this specific video, I'm going to talk about a specific chakra that is found in everybody, but you don't hear about it, you don't know about it, so I'm here to give you that. So basically, this chakra that I talk about is connected to your thymus gland, is connected to your heart chakra. This chakra I also talk about is connected to your body's intelligence. It's connected to basically your all-knowing aspect of yourself. Your body is all-knowing, guys, and this chakra that I speak of is connected to your all-knowing body. And just to give you an idea of what I speak of, this chakra is connected to your intestines. And if anybody knows about the anatomy of the body, your intestines is basically your true brain. That's the real brain, guys. The brain upstairs, this is the corrupted brain. The true, all-knowing, natural brain is your intestines. And unfortunately, we're experiencing a time on the planet where that part of ourselves is under attack. It's under attack by the foods that we eat, by the things that we do, and basically the intelligence there doesn't have a chance to shine. That's a part of our bodies that we don't use. People don't use their intestines besides taking a shit and so forth. People don't use the various organs found in your abdomen, all the various organs found below your neck. People don't know how to use them. The only real function that these organs have is digestion. Like, we use our livers to digest. Instead of using our liver for other uses, like basically our organs have other uses. And I'm going off track with this, but basically this forgotten chakra, this missing chakra basically governs your body's intelligence. So that right there, you should know that this chakra has a big significance, a very big significance. Now, before I continue on with this video, I'll start by saying what a chakra is. A chakra is an energy center in the body. Most of the time it's associated with organs, like mainly your endocrine organs can all be associated with chakras. And I don't like going by the 7 main chakra thing, but you know, that's just how it is. We associate them with a chakra each. And basically chakras, the movement is like why we call it chakras is because they spin. At these energy centers, information is constantly moving, and you can basically say that it's in the form of a vortex in these various places in your body. Now, we don't just have 7 chakras, we have many energy centers. And in this video, I'm sharing with you a very significant one. Now, the location of this chakra is in your head. And this chakra is associated, this chakra is what I associate with the vestibular system in the brain. Like, before anybody takes, because trust me, I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to be the first person to tell you this information. So if you hear this elsewhere, they probably got it from this video or something like that. But basically, this chakra is associated with your vestibular system. Just to give you a breakdown on what your vestibular system does, you guessed it, it provides balance for the body. And that's basically what gets stimulated when you say that you're dizzy or you're feeling nauseated and stuff like that. And your vestibular system, believe it or not, is basically the traffic guard of your whole system. All the information that is being relayed through your nervous system, through your body, this chakra in your head basically kind of sorts out the information and makes sure all the information is on the right path. Everything is moving according to its structure, according to plan. You know what I'm saying? This chakra is in charge of the information being passed around your body. This chakra basically can be seen as the communication center of the body. The same way that this system governs balance, you need to understand balance is pivotal in the body. We need balance for ourselves to be able to communicate, because all the water and all the chemistry that is in our bodies needs to be constantly balanced. It needs to be constantly put in the right configurations so that it can work properly. Like, just to give you an example, like the way information is sent out through the body, it's all a chemical reaction. You have to have the right you gotta have the right chemicals present for a specific I can't think of something, but you have to have the right chemicals present for a certain transaction or a certain reaction to come about. So everything is mathematics. Everything is dictated by an equation, by a formula, and this chakra, associated with your vestibular system, is basically in charge of making sure all the formulas in the body are working. It makes sure that all the formulas are correct, that everything is basically perfect and going as planned. Now, let me give you a breakdown on the lifespan of humans on the planet. They start as youth, they start as a child, and gradually over the years they mature into what is known as an adult. When you compare the two, an adult to let's say a youth, somebody that's about 3-4 years old, one of the main differences between these two points in time of the human is that at one time the chakra in your vestibular system, I don't know what to call it yet, but at one time this chakra was working perfectly, and on the other side the chakra is no longer working, it's no longer active, and it's not in use. You guessed it. When you are a child, this chakra is activated and working, and gradually over the years it shuts off and is gone. This chakra is governed by movement, and you guessed it, guys, once again. You see how childs move, you see how children move. They scurry all around the place. They jump up and down, twist, turn, flip, spin, jump. They're so energetic and full of life. Adults, on the other hand, stiff, slow, not moving. They sit in one place. They stand. They don't make noise. You know what I'm saying? Robotic. Yeah. And basically, like I said before, this chakra is associated by movement. This chakra isn't just connected to the balance in the body and all the chemical equations and all that. This chakra is also associated with your perception of reality. This chakra determines what you see. That is why much awareness must be brought to this location in the body. If your vestibular system, if the chakra there, if it shuts down, what happens to your reality? You no longer see possibilities. You no longer see opportunities. Your world becomes boring. Your world becomes a cycle. Your world becomes black and white. When your worldview in this, when your vestibular system, the chakra there, when it shuts down, the world is no longer a fun place. In fact, you're bored all the time. There's no excitement, there's no new things, it's just the same old patterns. Now, if this chakra in your vestibular system, if it's working, your worldview is just like that of a child. There's new possibilities every day. You see opportunities. You see the color in things. You don't see the gloom of things. Instead, you see the color of it. Your world is fun. You play. You see the good. You experience happiness. Now, the hormone that is associated with this chakra in the body is serotonin. Yes, the happy hormone. I can't really dive deep into serotonin in this video, but you should know that if you don't have enough serotonin, there's a good chance you'll feel depression. Serotonin is pivotal, is necessary for the experience of joy, happiness, euphoria, and all the other good stuff that you can experience. If you don't have enough serotonin, you won't have a good experience of life. And this chakra here in your brain is in charge of, it's basically in charge of serotonin. It's connected to that hormone. And if you don't, and you should know this about serotonin also, like I said before, the true brain is the brain in your intestines, and the predominant hormone there is serotonin. So boom, that's another big one, guys. This chakra in your vestibular system is associated with serotonin. Now, I bet you're wondering, what can we do now that we know how important this chakra is? And I will give you that. But before I give you that, I'll first need to tell you this. Humanity we have lost a lot, guys. And right now, we are basically, all we have now is fragments of what used to be. Like, even though believing that you have just 7 chakras is a big mistake, but we should be grateful that information like that still survived into this age and time. And what I'm about to say, I would say that this was something that we all did in the ancient times, and it's one of the biggest losses that humanity has experienced. But videos like this will help bring all the things we lost back. And this is a specific movement, a specific dance that we all recognize throughout the galaxy, not just here, but on all the other planets. This movement is basically the movement of creation. Remember, all your chakras, what are they? They're centers of energy. They're spinning, right? Like a vortex. That's the movement. That's the dance that we have forgotten. And that's what I need to tell you now. Spin, guys. Spin. Please spin for yourself. Spin for your health. Spin for love. Spin for the planet. By you spinning, that is one of the best movements you can do to trigger this chakra. The same way each chakra can be stimulated and brought into better health, it's the same way spinning is a technique that will stimulate this chakra and activate it and bring it into better health. Now, of course, there are other techniques and methods that you can do, but guys, since this is good for beginners and this is basically the best place to start, this will strike home for that chakra. You need to spin. Remember how it was when you was a child. Remember how it was when this chakra was still working. If you look at our elders, which are children, as you can see, they spin all the time because they understand the importance of keeping this chakra healthy. But because of society, because of the conditioning that parents, teachers, and people all around the world do to these children, they told them to sit down. They told them to stop moving. They told them to stop making noise. They told them to stop doing that. And what happens? We stop moving. And movement is key to the health of this organ. Um, like I said before, this chakra is connected to your thymus gland, and it's connected to basically all your organs below your neck, right? But it's very connected to your thymus gland, and it's also very connected to your intestines. When this chakra starts working better, you guessed it, these two chakras begin to function at a higher level. Remember, your thymus gland is the life center of your body. This supplies life to everywhere. By you stimulating this chakra and bringing it to a higher level, you will then bring your life center to a higher level, and you guessed it, there will be more life gushing through your veins. There will be more life in every single chakra because you brought this to a higher functioning. Because you brought the vestibular system in your head to a higher functioning, that will also translate into your intestines. Better digestion, a better detox. Your body can actually get rid of things. This movement is also good for your lymphatic system. When you spin around, it's good for your lymphatic system. It charges you. It gives you life. And guys, it's just something that you need to start doing, and you just gotta see for yourself. It's connected to one of the two most important chakras in your body, and everything's interrelated. The body is all one unit, but you need to understand how every part. Yeah, so that should give you an idea how everything in the body is interrelated, and every part is basically connected to the greater whole. Once again, your body is a hologram, guys, and each individual hologram plays a significant key in the well-being of the whole. Now, guys, of course, this is something that we have to work gradually with. You gotta slowly, gradually get your body used to this movement, because we have gone years without actually stimulating our vestibular system. So as you begin to spin, you may notice nausea, you may notice discomfort and dizziness, but all this is temporary. And if you can just get past this, okay, it only takes about a few days. If you do it every day, it'll probably just take a week. But if you can just get past this, you will make it to the other side where the grass is greener. When you spin, it will start to rejuvenate you. You will start to feel energy. It will boost your mood. It will translate into a more active life. You will have more energy to move. Your coordination will be better. And guys, you just gotta see it for yourself. You need to learn by experience, and you need to experiment and begin to spin. Start slowly, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, and so forth. This is like one of the best exercises you can do after jumping. Jumping is one of the best exercises, but after that, spin. This is some things you need to understand about spinning. I'll have to tell you that if you look at the galaxy, if you look at nature, if you look at God, if you basically look at everything that's alive, everything that you see, everything springs about, everything comes into existence through a spiral. When you look at an embryo, it's basically a spiral. When you look at your hairs, how it grows in a spiral. When you look at a flower, it blossoms, it spirals. If you look at the planets, what is Earth doing all day? Earth is spinning all day. When you look at the planets, all the planets spiral. Even the sun spirals. Everything is spiraling. You need to mimic divinity. You need to become divine and understand this divine movement. See how significant it is. That is the dance of life. That is the dance of creation. And that's one of the biggest things that we have forgotten. We have forgot about this chakra, guys. We have forgot about it. Now, some things you should know is that basically you're very lucky to incarnate as a human being on this planet. There are a lot of species that are jealous. There are a lot of extraterrestrials, aliens. There's a lot of aliens that are basically jealous. Because when you look at our structure, the way our bodies are made, we can do so many things that animals can only dream of. Can you picture a bird spinning? Can you picture a lizard spinning? Can you picture a fish spinning? Can you even picture a monkey spinning? You need to understand that you are divine. And now that you are granted, now that you are bestowed with gifts like this, you have been gifted with a human body. Make use of it, guys. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of the things that we celebrated for our humanity. All the humans will celebrate by spinning, because this is one of the divine movements only we can accomplish. Like I said before, this chakra, the vestibular system, is connected to your thymus gland, and it's also connected to your intestines and all your other organs. So just keep that in mind. When you bring this into a higher functioning, everything follows as well. And just to give you an idea how significant spinning is, spinning is the ultimate technique to open every single chakra. By spinning, you can enter trances. You can enter spiritual... guys, you have to do this. This is something we have forgot about doing. If you want to open your chakras, if you want to become psychic, if you want to use your third eye, which is connected to your thymus gland, and your thymus gland is connected to your vestibular system. So if you want to use your third eye, if you want to be more psychic, if you want to use your brain, you have to spin. Spinning is one of the best exercises to train your brain to rewire itself, to become more structured, to be more synchronized, and it just helps all the connections there. Okay? Like I said, your vestibular system is the communication center of the body. When this is at a high activity, all the chemical reactions in the body is more expedited. Everything is working smoothly, more faster, more efficient. This chakra is powered by movement. You need to stay active. You need to move. You need to stimulate your vestibular system. And the only thing that stimulates it is spinning, flipping, turning upside down, swinging, all types of movements. Don't become an adult. Don't become stagnant. Instead, remain infinite. Be the child of divinity that you are. Be the child of God that you are. Keep moving and keep being divine. Okay? So this video is just a reminder of your divinity. It's just a reminder of all the beautiful things you used to do but have forgotten, and this video is here to remind you of that. Now, to sum it all up, guys, spinning is one of the best activities to open every chakra. This is the life center of the body. When this is at a higher activity, when there's more life here, there's more life everywhere. And guys, spinning is a very good thing for you to do. So I guess I will have to stop it here, guys. There will be more videos. But yeah, guys, this is a forgotten chakra. They don't talk about it, but it's connected to everything. So stimulate your vestibular system. Spin, flip, jump, turn, move around, guys. Have fun, play, love, enjoy. Thank you for watching. There will be more videos. This is just, for just another video. So subscribe, like, comment, share, and I would really appreciate it if you try to spread the word. Try to bring more people to my channel, because as you can see, I don't think there's a lot of spiritual teachers that talk about things like this, and I might be one of the best assets in getting this type of information out. So thank you once again for watching, my people. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for giving me your time. Please practice, enjoy this technique. You will be surprised by the benefits. Your chakras will open up. You'll be more energized. You will lose weight. It will be easier for your body to detox itself. And it's just point blank a wonderful technique. Activate this chakra, which is connected to your world view. Activate your vestibular system and see divinity, see the greatness, see the good in everything. Thank you for watching. You are divine.
This kind of whirling is a form of physical meditation. It is an 800-year-old tradition that was developed in the city of Konya. Essentially, it is a form of worship that has become a popular cultural attraction in Turkey.
This video explains about rotation and vestibular system. So guys, there's a very simple way to clean the body from memories, like in exorcism, and that is through the vestibular system. The vestibular system, she allows us to function with our eyes and delicate motoric skills, and we can understand that vertigo or dizziness are just a symptom of bad memories, just symptom of reviving the memory, the old, the past. So when we want to be in tune with the present moment, we need to understand that when I'm saying memory, I'm actually talking about locking CO2 inside the body, crucifying CO2 while you're crucifying the tongue and allowing salvation glands to go inside the body. When we're using the G-forces, when we're using the grace, in Hebrew, chesed yisovenu, it's grace will turn us around. It means G-race. We want to enhance our G-forces. That we want to enhance the way that the tubes of the bodies are working. So if the tubes are getting more G-forces, they are getting stronger. It's like going to the gym and working on your strings, working on your muscles. But you actually want to work on your subconscious, which means that the more you rotate, the more easy the body can work with fluids. And you want to get fluids from both directions. You want to get it from the brain, from the pineal gland and the salivation glands, and you want to get it from the lower realms, from the 2 kidneys and 1 bladder, and it comes together to the anahata. It comes together to 2 triangles. If we want to enhance our orientation in the 5 senses, we gotta dislocate ourselves from the ego, and the best way is to dislocate ourselves from the red blood cells, to dislocate ourselves from the white blood cells, just become plasma, just to become conductive to heat and to cold. That's the way to destroy the pain, to destroy whatever is dualistic in our veins. So by gathering the 2 triangles using our tongue, we are enabling ourselves to join in the harp of David, just joining back to the instrument, which is our organs. Our organs are found inside the church. It's our body. The church is our body. And Christ is just another way to go back to the ocean of bliss. And the crystals, they're coming from our salvation glands. The more we are occupied with blessing the third body, the bodies that are exposed to our eyesight, the more we are blissful in our thoughts, the more we are creating saliva, salvation liquid, or nectar of God, they say in the Taoism. There are 3 chakras below the anahata. It's the solar plexus, which represents the sun. The second is the sexual organs, which represent the sky. And the first one is Muladhara, represent our earth element, the power of the earth. And when we want to connect to them all, we just need to move our tongue to a certain ot, certain letter, certain frequency, which starts with N, na, like Nachman. When we're doing the N, we're locking a wave, and that wave is allowing us to produce more salivary glands. It's called Shar Hamishim. It's the 50 gate in Hebrew Kabbalah. חיבור ולחזק את המערכת הווסטיבולרית ולהתחבר לצ'קרות הגבוהות יותר באמצעות הניקוי הזה, באמצעות הזיכוך הזה.
Just like floating. Nobody would believe that unless they actually saw that. Right. Okay, that is stranger than actual.
אפשר לראות פה את הבעל זבוב, זה הרי הדם האדום. זה פשוט איכות מסוימת של דם שהיא בעצם קושרת למולדהרה, לצ'קרה הראשונה. אפשר לראות שככל שהבעל זבוב הוא לבדו, הוא יותר מושך אליו זבובים. בעצם זה מעיד עליו שהוא רקוב, מעיד עליו שיש בו פחמן שנרכב. אפשר לראות שמה שאנחנו נשארים איתו זה פחמן, ארסן, יוד, חומרים שנמצאים בדם. עכשיו, בשביל לשבור את הנאובלים האלה אנחנו צריכים ליצור מעיין חתום שנסביר אותו בסוף, ולשבור את האגו, להגיע לדיסאוריינטציה, בשביל שנוכל להקל את המציאות בצורה טובה יותר. עכשיו, התרגול האותנטי הזה, אנחנו צריכים קודם כל להגיע למצב שאנחנו מרימים את הידיים, מרימים את הלשון לגג החך, משמיעים בלוך חופן הריאות, ובעצם מתחברים לתרגול האותנטי שהוא מוציא מגלי בטא, מאפשר לנו להגיע לגלי תטא, גלי אלפא, והגלים האלה בעצם מאפשרים תרגול הוליסטי יותר, תרגול מלא, שלם. אנחנו בעצם מסובבים את עצמנו מתוך ביטחון, מתוך אמונה, שהכוחות G האלה מנקים לא רק את התודעה שלנו, אלא גם את הגוף שלנו.
There's no way he gets out of this alive. Oh my god, he's gonna keep going? This can't be healthy.
Still going.
Wow. Okay, he's gonna be a drug addict one day. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
טוב, אבל עכשיו כשהבנו שמבוגרים לא מסוגלים להתחבר לתרגול הזה, כי הדם פשוט נמצא במערכת הווסטיבולרית, והדם שולט משם, וגם ברוב המקרים למבוגרים יש שם טפילים חיצוניים שבכלל שולטים בהם, אנחנו, ברגע שהבנו את זה, אנחנו מתחברים חזרה לצ'קרה הזאת, עד מצב של חוסר אוריינטציה, ואנחנו מבינים שדווקא מהמצב הזה של חוסר אוריינטציה, אנחנו מקבלים הרבה מאוד כוח. אנחנו לוקחים את יד ימין לאוזן שמאל ואת יד שמאל לאוזן ימין, מושכים את האוזניים כלפי מטה, מהתנוך, ובכך אנחנו בעצם מאפשרים לגוף לבסט מחדש את ההורמון סרטונין, ובכך גם לרפא את המעי שלנו. זו התנוחה הכי טובה לריפוא המעי. עכשיו נסביר קצת על עטו אוזניכם.
When a liquid containing suspended materials is allowed to stand for some time, the heavier particles will settle down through a process called sedimentation. This can be used to separate the material from the liquid. But what will we do if the suspended material is very light? It will take days to settle. In such cases, we can use the process of centrifugation to quicken the process of sedimentation.